Welcome to your YouTube channel. So far in our discussion, we have studied bubble sort and selection sort. Now we are going to discuss insertion sort. So it is like bubble sort and insertion sort with we will take time complexity around order of n square. So let's discuss the algorithm of insertion sort. Okay. So let's take a deck of cards. A deck of cards. Okay. So in the first iteration, we move the element, the card, to the right. Okay. So the single element 4. And in the next iteration, when we move the second element, we have to do only comparison. Okay. So when we move the second element, is 2 is less than 4, so we place 2 here. And in the third iteration, when we move 5 here, we again do comparison. So 5 is greater than 2, then 5 is greater than 4, so 5 yes here, and then 1. So when you move 1 here, so 1 is less than 2, so 1 gets the first place. So the sorted array is 1, 2, 4, 5. So we have to do nothing. We have suppose take a variable which stores the elements and move it to the right, and another variable which moves to the right and compare the previous element. If the current element is greater than previous element, then move it to the right, else move it to the left of the previous element. Okay. So let's discuss the code of this algorithm. So let's discuss the code. Okay. So let's take a custom function. Insertion sort void, and let's take as an argument int array and int size. Okay. So let's take a key as an integer, then for we are writing pseudocode here. For I equal to 1, I less than n, I plus plus, let's key equal to array of I. Okay. And then j I minus 1, while then j greater than 0 and array of j greater than key, then we have to shift, right? And after the shifting, we have to change the key, right? Because the new key is array of j plus 1 if the while loop is satisfied. So this is our code. At first we take the first element as key and we take another variable to comparison, and if the variable is greater than 0 and if the variable is greater than key, then we have to shift towards right and towards end to sort. And after the shifting, we have to take array j plus 1 as key, because if we want to compare the element at the left to the right, we have to compare with the key. So we have to change the key. So this is our code. Let's talk about some time complexity. Okay, so clearly you see the outer loop takes n time, and for each iteration here we perform another loop, and this loop might not take n times, but if we have the reverse, if we have the element in reverse order, then we have to go from n, we have to go whole array, whole element, because if suppose you think, if suppose my element is 5 4 3 2 1, so when 5 here, then insert 4 here, 3 here, 2 here. So when we insert, we have to compare every element, right? 5 4 3 2. So in the worst case, we have to compare n times, suppose. So it will take, in worst case, n time. So for each iteration it take n time. So n iteration it takes order of n square, big O of n square. So it is the worst time complexity. Time complexity. Let's talk about more about time complexity. Let's rub me this one. So I have said the time complexity of the algorithm is big of n square. If you think, if the array is sorted order, like 1 2 3 4 5, then we have not to do any shift operation. So then the order of time complexity will be order of n. The time complexity will order of n if if the array given in sorted order, right? And the average case is also order of n square. Okay. So the question is, when we use insertion sort, so if the array given, the size of array is small, and the number of shifting, we have to do the number of shifting less, then we use insertion sort. Like suppose the array given me 1 2 3 5 4, then we have to shift only 1. Then the shift operation which we do in the code will run for one time, right? So it takes less time. So if the array given consists of less number of shifts, then we use insertion sort. I tell about the use of the insertion sort, like when we use insertion sort, right? So insertion sort is of course in place sorting, because we have to stick with a single array. It is table sort. Okay. And the implementation of insertion sort is binary insertion sort. It is used to improve the time complexity, improve the number of comparisons of the array. If suppose we are given an array 5 8 6, okay. So in first iteration insert 5, then 8, then when we move 6 to the right, 6 is greater than 5 and less than 8. So 6 we move between these two numbers. If we apply insertion binary search into insertion sort, then if we use binary search, then the comparisons we have to make is log of n base 2, because after every searching we reduce the number of elements into half, like n by 2, then n by 4, then n by 8. So in the large set of array, if we use binary search to insertion sort, we have to it might take order log of n base 2. So it is the implementation, but if number of comparison is less and number of comparison takes log of n time, it might not affect the insertion sort time complexity. It will still take big O of n square. Okay, so to reduce, if the interviewer asks you reduce the number of comparison when you move the element left to right, then you have to tell that yes sir, we might use binary search to insertion sort to reduce the insertion number of insertion to left to right. Okay, so this is all about insertion sort. So I hope you like the video. Please keep watching and thank you. Subscribe us.